Hello future CAs, welcome back to my channel again. Your one-stop guide for everything related to CA exams. If you are new here, I am Pooja, a chartered accountant. I have an experience of working for Ernst & Young and KPMG, and I help CA aspirants like you succeed with practical tips, strategies and support. So today we are starting a brand new series where we'll revise the true or false questions from the Test Your Knowledge section for CA Foundation Accounting. So this is the first episode and it's perfect for quick revision whether you're traveling, taking a short break or just want to brush up on the concept in a few minutes. You can go through these videos. So this true or false question will be a part of your compulsory question in the exam. So the compulsory question will have three subparts. Subpart A will be relating to true or false question. So totally there will be 6 true or false question and each question will have 2 marks. So totally the true or false question will be for 12 marks. So in today's video, we'll be solving the question from chapter 1, that is Theoretical Framework Unit 1, that is Meaning and Scope of Accounting. So guys, if you are new to my channel, please subscribe. Every subscription works like a motivation for me and it also makes my day. So I have created a separate playlist for this and the link of that playlist has been given in the description. So you can access that playlist and you can check out all the videos relating to solving this true or false questions from all the chapter. So guys, when you visit my channel in the playlist section, you can see there is a separate playlist for CA Foundation exams. So here you will find different videos regarding different types of study plan, subject specific guidance, etc. And there is also a playlist for business law. So here I have made videos on how to present answers for business law, both for case scenario based question as well as direct theory question. And then there is also a playlist for CA Foundation Business Law, Indian Regulatory Framework recorded lecture. And there is another playlist for CA Foundation 1.5 day revision plan. So in this, for all the 4 subjects, you can see as to how you can revise in 1.5 day. That is, after each exam there will be 1.5 days time, right? So if you want to know how to revise in those 1.5 day, you can watch this playlist. Apart from that, there is also a playlist as CA GPT for students. So in this I have made video where I have shown how you can use CA GPT, that is the different techniques in which you can use CA GPT for preparing for your exams. So please visit my channel and do watch the videos in this playlist and make the most out of it. So here I have the study material of accounting. This is chapter 1 theoretical framework. And today we'll be solving the true or false question from the unit 1 meaning and scope of accounting. So I'll directly head over to the test your knowledge section. So here we have the true or false question. So let's answer this one by one. Question number 1. There is no difference between bookkeeping and accounting. Both are same. So here first we'll have to understand what is the meaning of these terms, bookkeeping and accounting. So basically bookkeeping revolves recording the financial transactions systematically in books of account, while accounting goes beyond that. It involves classifying, summarizing, interpreting and analyzing those records to prepare the financial statement and assess the financial performance. Hence the terms bookkeeping and accounting are not same. So bookkeeping means just recording the financial transaction in the books of account. Whereas accounting is more than bookkeeping. It also involves classifying, summarizing and then analyzing to prepare the balance sheet, P&L account, which will help to assess the financial performance of the company. Hence these two terms are different. So in short, bookkeeping is the foundation, whereas accounting is the broader process of using the data for decision making. Hence, this statement is false. Question number 2. Management accounting covers the preparation and interpretation of financial statements and communication to the users of accounts. So here the preparation and interpretation of financial statements and their communication to the users. These are the function of financial accounting and not management accounting. Management accounting focuses on providing internal information to the management for planning, decision making and control. So basically management accounting works internally where it provides the information to management, whereas financial accounting works externally where the financial accountants provide the information of the financial statement to the users. So this is the basic difference here. So management accounting uses financial and non-financial data to help the managers to make strategic decisions and operational decisions. And whereas financial accounting relates to reporting to the external users. Hence, this statement is false. Question number 3. Financial accounting is concerned with internal reporting to the managers of a business unit. Financial accounting is primarily concerned with external reporting, just as we discussed now. So basically it provides financial information to outsiders such as investors, creditors, regulator and tax authorities. These reports are usually in the form of financial statement prepared as per the accounting standard, that is your balance sheet, P&L, notes to accounts, cash flow statement, etc. And internal reporting to the manager is the function of management accounting, which helps in planning, controlling and decision making within the organization. So this is the main difference here. External reporting is the function of financial accounting and internal reporting to the management of the business is the function of management accounting. Hence, this statement is false. And one more thing is in your exam, along with writing whether the statement is true or false, you will also have to give a 2 to 3 lines of reasoning also. Marks is there for reasoning as well. Question number 4. Customers of business should not be considered as users of accounts prepared by the business. They are not interested to know the performance of the business. So customers are indeed the users of the accounts prepared by the business. They may be interested in knowing the financial stability and performance of the business, especially if they are dependent on it for continuous supply of goods or services. For example, long-term customers would want assurance that the business is financially sound and capable of fulfilling its commitment in the future. So the statement mentioned in the question which states that customer of the business should not be considered as user and they should not be interested in the performance of the business, this statement is false. Because they are one of the key users and they can be interested in the accounts of the business. Question number 5. Summarizing is the basic function of accounting. All business transactions of a financial characters evidenced by some documents such as sales bill, passbook, salary slip, etc. are recorded in the books of accounts. So the process described in the sentence in this question, that is recording the business transaction evidenced by the documents, this refers to bookkeeping and not summarizing, just like we discussed in the first question. So summarizing comes at a later stage of accounting that involves preparing trial balance, P&L account, balance sheet from the recorded data. Thus, while recording is the first step, summarizing is a separate and higher level function in the accounting process. Hence, the statement given in the question which states that summarizing is the basic function of accounting, this is not right because summarizing comes at a later stage and basic function is bookkeeping, that is recording the business transactions evidenced by the documents. Hence, the first step of recording the transactions from the documents such as sales bill, passbook, salary slip, etc. These will be called as bookkeeping. Hence, the sentence given in the question is false. Question number 6. Balance sheet shows the position of the business on the day of its preparation and not on the future date. A balance sheet shows the financial position of the business, that is its assets, liability and capital, as on a particular date, usually the last date of the accounting period. So it's a snapshot of the business financial status on the specific day, and it is not a projection of the future performance. Therefore, a balance sheet does not show what the position will be on the future date. Hence, the statement given in the question is true. Question number 7. Objectives of bookkeeping are complete recording of transactions and ascertainment of financial effect on the business. The main objective of bookkeeping are to ensure complete and systematic recording of all business transactions and to determine their financial effect on the business. So, bookkeeping helps in maintaining accurate record of receipts, payment, income and expenses. Basically, these records form the basis for preparation of financial statement and analyzing the financial position of the business later through accounting. Hence, the objectives of bookkeeping as mentioned in the question is true. Because bookkeeping means complete recording of the transaction and ascertainment of financial data on the business, which will later on be used for summarizing purpose in accounting and preparing the financial statement like balance sheet and P&L. So that's it guys for today's video. I hope this quick revision helped you recall key concepts from accounting. Don't forget to like and share the video and also subscribe to my channel for more such short and effective revision sessions. All the best for your preparation and I will see you all in the next video.